Hang on. I'm trying to fix some technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. Back to starting soon screen. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome in Riona and Primarina and Cinders. Hello, everybody. How's it going? I'm actually doing VGC, guys! Guys, I'm a VG. Oh, my camera's off. I was doing D&D the other day. Guys, I'm doing. Nah, it's still off. I'm doing VGC! Holy shit! It's been like, I don't know how long it's been. It's been a while. When was Pittsburgh? No, when was the GC? Global Challenge 2025. Yeah, sure, results. When was this? That was the last time I actually did VGC. Was um was this was the global challenge. That was the last time I did it. Reg H 2025 global challenge. Oh, was it in November? No. This is wait, no, we just finished November. That's not right. What am I thinking of? This doesn't have it listed. I don't care. I don't care enough. I don't care enough. I give up. I give up. I saw a lot of W plays. I want to see more. Thank you very much. I was just posting those replays because I was on a win streak, so I was like, fuck it, I'll put them somewhere. It's actually because I wanted to record them somewhere, so I could look back at how I dealt with certain matchups, even though some of the people I did were pretty dumb. Titan, thank you very much for the subscription. Enjoy those ad-free, or enjoy the lack of ads. By the way, guys, Titan is doing a draft, so if you want to if you like Reg F drafts, join his Discord. I'm going to be in it because I'm going to spend all of my points bidding on Entei, and I'm going to buy zero other Pokemon other than a Sunsetter, and that's it. It's just going to be Torkoal and Entei, and I'm going to beat everybody with that. But we're doing VGC. This is the team we're using. This is Cinders' team with a couple tweaks. He enticed me. He literally he put NT. So you know the box, like when you put a box, prop it up with a stick and put a piece of cheese under it. That's Entei. He put the dog in the box, and I fell hook, line, and sinker for it. What the fuck is this? This is the team I've been trying to climb out of the slop ranks. Also, welcome in, Memer. The slop ranks of Showdown since the ladder reset and put me back in, base 1000 on both best of 1 and best of 3. And for some reason, as the masochist that I am, I decided it would be a good idea to try and climb out of the slop tiers on both best of 1 and 3 simultaneously. Not a good idea. Also, my first round is up. But I'm doing pretty good. I'm winning. I'm trying to take it in small doses so I don't get burnt out. So it's taking a while to get out. But I'm like I've pretty good elo, I think. I'm winning a lot of my matches, both in best of 1 and 3, which is pretty crazy because it's hard for a team to do both. Howdy, howdy. Oh my god. Guys, if you had to guess, just guess, what 3 Pokemon do you think are on this person's team? Just guess. Anything. Guess. What 3 Pokemon do you think might be on this team? I've just been using Arch Rain, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kinda peak. Interesting. I don't think I see like any Arch Rain. Raging Bolt, Incineroar, Rillaboom. Correct! I was fishing for Incineroar, Rillaboom, and Rapid Strike Urshifu, but yes, Raging Bolt is also on there. Feeling original, are we? Seven, 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 eight. Oh, guys, I should play my Spotify Wrapped playlist. How's everybody's Spotify Wrapped? Did you like it? Let me find my library Spotify Wrapped. No, I don't want my top songs 2024. I want my top songs 2025. Hang on. I have it on my phone, but for some reason it's not showing up on my computer. Yes, I already saw that. Top songs 2025. Here we go. There we go. I just had to do it from my phone. Kind of shocked me, not gonna lie. I have a Lorb, Stellar, Pow on my rain team. I've seen that. Oko's female and Didi with Stellar Spinner. Interesting. It's not rules 1 anymore. It's rules 2 now. Kind of shocked me. Mine kind of shocked me too. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty wild. Where are you? You. It's rules 1? It doesn't matter. It don't matter. It's not like he's gonna come at me with a restricted, as long as it doesn't ban anything. Rules 2 is single restricted? Oh, gotcha. I understand. That's why there was so much problem in, like, ladder tours. Because, people would bring, like, Reggie Drago and stuff and try and slip through the cracks. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do here? Honestly? No, yeah, whatever. Let's do this. No, not you. Let's just lock these guys. Thank you for giving Blood Moon. I'm just trying to round everything up that's been given out to people to borrow over the years since this gen is almost over. That is entirely fair, CMBZ. Thank you very much for stopping in, and thank you very much for letting me borrow it. I put that Blood Moon to work, I tell you that much. That thing's goated. It carried me through many matches. The Goldango is cool. Is it? It's all right. You're drafting Reggie Drago. Reggie Drago is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be something you have to. Hold up. Let me lock a move in here. No, I don't like. I actually don't like the lead that I did at all. I think I kind of am fighting against myself here. That's fine. Reggie Drago's interesting in a draft league because there's ways around it, you know? Like, Terra Fairy, 90% of what he does is just dragon moves, right? So, like, if you draft him, you have to know that your opponent's gonna come with plenty of countermeasures, right? A true gamer swaps in Ndidi and locks E-Speed. That's why I was like, I don't know if I want to lock E-Speed here because of that. I did have it for a long time, and I appreciate it. Galar Zapdos has been on my radar for a while. It seems interesting. It's fun. I'm liking it. I'm liking Iron Crown, too. This whole team is made up of Pokemon I have fun with. This is a very fun team in general. But yeah, CM, it makes sense that you'd want all your Pokemon back. Yeah, with this gen dying out, I do not blame you at all for trying to get all your Pokemon back, because this gen really is dying out. Like, right now, even with Reg Aqua Jet? That actually would have hurt, but it wouldn't have killed or anything. Yeah, you got to get them before we all evacuate to champions and stuff. This is my Spotify Wrapped, by the way, so every song you're hearing, I have like over 100 times that I've listened to. Okay, so you die, and I mean, if you fake me out, then so be it. I don't really care. I want to put the pressure on you. Let's just do that. What do you think about One Piece becoming seasonal anime? I think it was about time for it. They're getting too close to the manga now. Well, it's not that they're getting too close to the manga, especially with the 6-month break. I do think it was necessary, though. The pacing was awful. It was so bad. The pacing was so bad because of the fact that they couldn't afford to get any closer to the manga. Like, the way they were doing it, it just sucked, dude. Like, I mean, the animation was beautiful, and most episodes that were fine, but Egghead in particular is a very lore-heavy arc. There's a lot of action, but it's a lot to do with just lore and stuff. So when you have that level of pacing on a lore intensive arc, it gets real rough to watch. Hang on, let me just make sure this guy's sashed. Thank you for the Defiant boost. He's Clamulet! You already Terra'd, right? Oh my god, he's Clear Amulet. Wait a minute. I still have Tailwind, right? So like, I can just, and you've already used Terra, I can just do this. I just hollow purple somebody out of existence with Thunderous Kick. Yeah, battle was canceled. GG! GG Kimmer. Yeah, that was free Defiant boost. That was crazy. Dude, that Gyarados was getting out of hand. It will just make things worse for them. So with the seasonal schedule, they have breaks, so the animation's going to get even better, and the manga's going to stay consistently ahead. The problem is Oda's been struggling to get chapters out. We've been on a steady decline of chapters every year. It's not necessarily that we're too close to the manga, it's that our pacing is too close to overtaking it. Like it's getting too close to the point where even doing one chapter a week is still catching up to the manga because the manga wasn't doing a chapter a week. It was like doing 2 chapters every 3 weeks. So if you do a chapter every week, eventually you'll still catch up. I remember when he said he wanted to finish the manga by 2026. It's not happening. I think he's for 5 to 6 years left. I think it's 7 years left. I've seen that take that it's going to be 7 years left before the manga finishes. Before the One Piece gets revealed, because, I mean, odds are the One Piece is probably, like, whatever final arc there is, whatever final war there is, it depends. My guess is the One Piece is going to be revealed before the final war. So I think we have like 3 years before the One Piece gets revealed personally. Pop out for a shower real quick. Zapdos is going to pop the fuck off while I'm gone, ain't it? Sure is. It already just did for a little bit. Geonesis, welcome in. Glad you're talking One Piece as well. I can't wait for Elbaf arc, man. Well, you see, I read the manga, so I've been in the Elbaf arc for quite some time, and it's pretty cool. I won't tell anything about it. Nothing. Lips are sealed. You're not getting anything out of me, but it is fucking awesome, dude. There are some huge, huge spoil. If you thought Egghead was a huge lore arc, wait till you get to Elbaf. Main character in that arc is Loki, right? I don't know. I will not say anything. I won't confirm or deny any of your suspicions. Or at least the new main character. Who knows? Who knows? You're gonna have to get to Elbaf and find out. It's crazy, dude. Elbaf is nuts. Some shit is going down in that arc, on that island. It is a Shibuya situation. What the hell is happening in Elbaf? On a side note, how are you doing? I'm doing great, Giannis. Hope you're doing well as well. I want a new One Piece game, like a new RPG or something. I want a new One Piece movie. We've seen the level of animation in the last few One Piece movies, and it's only gotten even better. I want a new One Piece movie. It's about time. One Piece Film Red, when did that come out? It's been a while. One Film Red, I forgot. 2022. Um, so it came out in 2022. Wow, I was one of the first people done. It came out in 2022, and it's 2025, almost 2026 now. So it's been 4 years, and based on based on the past, we are due for a movie in the next year, maybe 2 years if they push it. We're due for another movie. So, and I think there are rumors. I think they've all but confirmed at the next event they're going to announce the new movie. They've all but confirmed. I think they actually have confirmed they are working on one. Gonna try and build a decent Goldango team? Go for it. Goldango, dude. Goldango is a freaking monster in Reg H. We'll see how he does in Reg F again. I did like this reg a lot. I think it was my favorite. This is the reg I met you, CM. I still remember fighting you with my dog. My dog. I remember that. Um, but and this is the reg. This is when both of us went 6-3. This was my best reg. However, I don't know if it was my favorite. Reg H Part 1 was my favorite. Reg H Part 2 was one of my least favorites, honestly. I don't know what the big change was, or I kind of do. The big change between the two Reg H iterations, almost 2 years ago, true that. The big change between the two Reg H iterations was by the second one, people figured out the regulation. People knew what was good, and people built the team. You know what I'm talking about? Alola Ninetales, Incineroar, Rillaboom, Dragonite, those guys, Goldango. Like, people built the team, the single best team in the format, Sneasler. And it wasn't about like, oh, I'm using Yanmega. Ooh, I'm using Toadscroll. Ooh, I'm using Scyther. Ooh, I'm using this and that and like neat. The first Reg H, people were coming up with all kinds of weird shit, and it was fun because of that. There was still some of that during the second iteration, but nowhere near as much because people had cracked the code on the regulation, built the perfect few teams, and it just unless you could beat those teams, you don't beat anything, and it was so hard to beat those teams. Specifically because it wasn't like 3 teams that you had to beat. It was like 5 or 6. And if you lost to a single one of them, you were going to face that twice during your regional run and lose. Like there were like 6 teams and they were all equal chances of running into it. So you just couldn't bet on you couldn't just be like, oh, I'll just ignore that archetype as long as I can beat these 4 or 5, I'll be fine. Because there's every match you have a like at a regional you have a 1 in 6 chance of fighting your auto loss, and so it was just you could not bank on just not fighting it. Work has been overtaking my life for months, but it will get better, maybe. Hopefully it does. Put out an actual fire at work the other day. How did that happen? What caused it? How'd you put it out? I came up with a super niche strategy that uses Instant Rillaboom. No one has ever considered this before. Guys, I'm a prophet. I'm a pioneer, actually. Guys, I'm being so creative. Unironically, at least you can be kind of creative with them. What? Not Rillaboom. You can be kind of creative with Instant because he has so many good moves that don't get used because he has so many better moves. But like there can be niche situations where like fucking Burning Jealousy could come into play. Didn't they use that against like Zacian and shit? Like there are niche scenarios where stuff like that can come into play. You can get a little bit creative with his moveset, but for the most part, people have figured it out, and it's just all downhill from there. Thought about a cool strat that uses Chi Flare Powder. Shows a gear. They call it 222 rhymes with Grug. Rhymes, guys. I swear I came up with a great team archetype. It rhymes with Grug. I invented it myself. I just realized, did I just play? Hang on. Oh no. Okay, so I wasn't even supposed to be there. In our chemical pump room at work on Sunday, a plug got polymer on it and caused a fire. I caught it by chance. It would have been so bad. I wasn't even supposed to be there, but I'm always in there fixing things. Dude, get this guy a raise, bro. He put his life on the line for that factory. Fake out surging strikes. How has nobody done this? Guys, hear me out. Tornadus and Urshifu. Now hear me out. Hear me out. 20 extra an hour, God. Um. Oh, I was gonna pull up my Spotify Wrapped and stuff to show y'all, cause I'm also interested. Um. So usually I don't hop on the train of like internet trends and stuff. However, at the end of every year, when all the apps release their recaps and their raps and stuff like that. I'm fascinated by that stuff. I love seeing that. So I would love to hear what kind of artists and stuff showed up on y'all's things. I'm gonna go through my Spotify Wrapped and my YouTube recap. I might go through my Twitch recap again if enough of y'all want to see it. Uh, we'll see. But at the very least, I'll go through my other stuff because I like it. Stop me up, brand new world. Stop me up. I'm gonna send pictures to you, Cinders, and I'm just so that I can bring it to my computer. So, yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that. Ba 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 bum. Okay. Here are my top artists. Yeah, art. Yeah, wait, hang on. Okay, I sent them to Cinders. Now I pull it up on my computer. Dun, dun, dun. Let me put this on a different monitor so I can actually see it. This is why monitors are great, guys. Window capture. Sorry, I should have set some more of this stuff up beforehand. These were my top songs. The 6 that I just played all 5 of these songs, if you're curious. But these were my top 5 songs. It's all good. I'm going to be moving and getting a house soon, I think, so it's fine that I'm living there right now. Oh, interesting. You're moving? You have an idea where? It just felt so different. I know I'm not around much anymore, but I do like to come back sometimes. I'm a VIP and I appreciate being a part of your community. Hell yeah, we love seeing support. So, for context, this song... Oh, wait. This song right here is the second most recent opening for One Piece on Egghead Island. This is the opening for One Piece on Enies Lobby. And this is the soundtrack from Wano. I have 3 songs on here that are directly related to my love of One Piece. What can I say? I'm a simple man. This is a song by Ash to Hero. I love Ash to Hero. Oh my god, I love them so much. They have just such a cool sound to them. And this song is from an anime called Skate. It wasn't even an intro or an outro. It was just a song that played once during the background of a scene, and I caught it, found it, and because I liked it so much, and I've listened to it so much, it appeared 3rd place on my fucking Wrapped. And then this is the the most recent intro for Shangri-La Frontiers, which if you haven't seen, goated show. Go watch it. I'm gonna move. I want a house so my dogs can have a backyard to run around in. Oh wait, I haven't checked fucking... Okay, we're good. I should bring that down here so I can keep an eye on it. And I'm in a good position to do it now. My cousin wants me to move across the street from her house, so I don't know. We will see. Interesting. Why does your cousin want you to move over there? Also, do you know where? Like, are you moving? Are you like barely moving? Are you not going very far, or is there like or are you like moving across states and shit? This song right here that's playing was my number 6, and it also belongs to my number 1 band of the year, Creepy Nuts. So Creepy Nuts was my absolute favorite band this year. And if you put a gun to my head earlier, I would have guessed this was the case. I knew for a while that Creepy Nuts was going to be my number 1 band. I've been listening to them nonstop all year. All year I've been listening to that band, so I knew this motherfucker was going to be my number 1. I'm not going far, I'm just going back to southern Indiana where the rest of my family lives. My cousin and I are close, that's why she wants me there. Gotcha. Well, that sounds cool. Sounds like you've got a good arrangement going. Now, If you could have One Piece character be your best friend, who would it be? Chopper. Chopper's my favorite. Chopper's my favorite One Piece character, and dude, he would be cool to have around. He would be dope. Dude, having him as a best friend would be a dope person to have around. I would love that. Um, Now my second artist is not one I really know. Dan Kraus. I want either Zoro or Robin just because they're interesting to talk to and they just have interesting motives. Robin would be fun to talk to. Now I just need Robin and Chopper because they're already best friends. Dan Kraus is, I believe, I don't know who this is, which you may be wondering, Geek, why is your number two artist somebody you don't know? I believe he makes sleep playlists. Like playlists for people with insomnia to like just like ambient music for you to listen to when you're trying to go to sleep. Fucking weeb. Rock, did you see my songs? Did you see my songs? Don't even say that yet. Hold that till you see my fucking songs. One Piece, One Piece, One Piece, Shangri-La Frontier, and Skate. Welcome in, Rock. Yeah. Creepy Nuts also is very much anime pilled. I have no room to talk, gotcha. I appreciate any lurks as well. Um, Dan Kraus is somebody who makes sleep playlists. So if you, this has been a long year, guys. At the beginning of this year, I still had a whole semester left of college, and during that last semester, I have chronic insomnia, like pretty bad insomnia. And I used every trick in the fucking book to try and go to sleep during like whenever I was studying and stuff. Sometimes I would try and get a nap, but the problem is I needed my life to be maximum efficiency. So when I needed to nap, it wasn't just like, oh, I'll lay down for an hour or so. It was I need to be asleep now so I can fall asleep for 1.5 hours and then wake up. So I needed to know every trick in the book to make myself go to sleep. I would make like a bath. I would like fill up my bath and make like a mini fucking sensory deprivation tank to try and knock myself out. I was doing every trick in the book, things you never would have thought of. So naturally, playlists that say they help you get to sleep, especially targeting ADD. I don't actually believe in those, but I didn't have a choice. I had to do everything, so I did listen to those. And the thing about that is when one of those playlists is made by one guy, you leave that on all night. So he's making a bag off of you. I don't even know who this guy is. I think he's one of the sleep playlists, but he managed to make it to to the second most listened to artist on my list because it just plays all night, and I used it so often that he actually ended up there. So somehow that motherfucker's on my list. I would love to know who number 6 is, so I can actually make a top 5 of like the artists I actively went and listened to. Oh my god, guys. Incineroar, Rapid Strike Urshifu, Rillaboom, Raging Bolt, Ogerpon, Hearthland, and Chen Pao. Guys, we're really fucking cooking something original here, aren't we? Alright, Papa. Let's do this. Yeah. Number 1, Dondodon. Number 2, JJK. Number 3, Solo Leveling. Number 4, AOT. That's what I like to hear. That is a Control Geek viewer right there. My playlist is like 65% anime. Can I show you mine? I don't know why I can't bring up my Wrapped playlist on the computer for whatever reason. It's only letting me see. Oh wait, I was sorting by. I was sorting my playlists by. Oh, okay, I found it now. God, I was dumb. Just send it to me, nerd. I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all. I'll show y'all the full playlist. I can also send it to you if you want. But for now, we are in a match. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna balance Trick Room team with my favorite Trick Room setter of Porygon 2. Oh, people love Porygon 2, man. This is Rapid Strike, right? Yeah. All right, let's do that. Entei and Zappy, dude. I'm Entei's biggest fucking fan, dude. That guy's my goat. That guy's my dog. With a DAWG, he is my dog. Finally got my team together. I just need to put the sauce on a few mons. I love me some Tay. F stands for Fente. Wait, no, wait. You keep leading Entei into Rapid, bro? Yeah, Entei used to be my Rapid Strike Urshifu counter. He used to bitch these guys like they were nothing. But that was when I had Tornadus. But see, it's fine. It's fine. Bonk. Big bonk. Okay, he did read my Terra Normal, to be fair. But we're still fine. We are still fine. Icicle Crash, I protect. I know exactly what I want to do now. Or from here. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Let's give me that boost. That acrobatics boost. You're in fact not fine. What do you mean? Call me a fentanyl addict? I mean what? Now this is a kids game, Rock. And my channel is clearly dedicated towards that audience. I just love Entei, dude. I love this guy. I've used him in multiple regulations. What did you think? I'm Terra Poison. What did you think I was gonna do there? Oh, did you think I was gonna? Oh, you thought I was gonna swap the Iron Crown or something? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Indeedy! Kill them! Bonk. Alright, Urshifu down. Alright, I'm running one Pokemon down on them. I have one less Pokemon than them. But the thing is that those two Pokemon are Indeedee and Iron Crown. So if there's any way to to come back, it's this. No follow me? I wanted the fucking Urshifu dead before, oh, fuck. I forgot about Rillaboom. Never mind, I'm cooked. I completely forgot about Rillaboom, I'm not gonna lie. Why would I follow me there? Oh, to get Tailwind up? I don't care that much about Tailwind. I'm already faster. I was just going for it to go for it. But I didn't actually need it that much. I was fine sacrificing Gyarados. I mean, I'm just gonna protect both, right? Screw your fake out. And you'd have Acro and Crown on the field. I just don't think that was optimal. Like, I mean, they would have probably, I don't know. There was just so many ways that could have gone wrong. If they just targeted Indeedee with, like, Crunch. What do they have? Throat Chop? Oh, they don't have a fucking dark move other than Sucker Punch. Oh, I should have read that. I thought they were just going to kill Indeedee and go through it. So I was like, I don't care. Bum, 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 ba-ba-dum, 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 bum. Okay. Let's kill you. I know the end on the way. I wonder what that could be from. I'm running Okie Dokie on my team. I love Okie Dokie. Dude, there's a few dogs in this meta that I think are great. That I just think are great. Let me play that for ya. Big damage. Big recoil damage. Holy. I took Okie Dokie to my first regional. He and Suicune were the only ones on my team that did work. That did work. They were the dogs, dude. I'm telling you, the dogs in this meta are insane. We got too many cats in the meta. Raging Bolt counts as a cat, right? What are you gonna do? He's gonna like switch or something. I'm not gonna sink damage into that. Never mind. We live that. You'd be fine with DD dead. You have Tailwind up a free swap. I'm just telling you right now, I don't care, bro. I don't think it was optimal. I'm not gonna keep arguing it. This song's somewhere on my playlist. I see the outro. How does Raging Bolt count as a cat, but you referred to Suicune and Entei as the dogs and excluded Raikou? Now listen here. They are the legendary beasts. They can identify as whatever animal you want them to be, right? They can identify as whatever animal. If you see them as a dog, then they're a dog. If you see them as a cat, then they're a cat. If you see their paradox forms as dragons, then you're wrong. Raging Bolt's a cat, actually. So, issue. What is this? Oh, did Rosie just subscribe? I didn't see the message come in chat, but I see it at the top. It says Rosie subscribed. Thank you very much, Rosie, for the subscription. I appreciate it. Suicune's a camel? Okay, what? Raging Bolt's a platypus? What? What? Hang on, is the Suicune a camel actually an argument? No, he doesn't have a hump. That's just his cape going up. I was like, wait a minute. Does Suicune have a hump this whole time that I didn't know about? No, Suicune definitely does not. We're fine, guys. We're fine. False alarm, everybody. Alright, wait. Let me show y'all. How do I want to show off my Spotify. Wait, can this work? Game capture the Spotify instead of window capture it? I don't think that worked. Oh, there we go. I did it, guys. Guys, I did it. Whee! Alright. So let's see. What percentage of this is anime stuff? How many songs are on here? 100? Okay. Let me make sure I keep an eye on the thing. What percentage, this will be easy math, of this is anime related? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 100% so far. How many of these are not anime related? Let's ask that. This is an edit from this is from a JJK edit. It counts. Okay, this is a Japanese song, but it is not from an anime. Do we count it? These are the questions. Do we count this? It is not from any anime, but it is Japanese. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit, bro. It's just, oh, this is another one. We don't count it? Okay, we won't count it. This is another Japanese song that doesn't count. We've got 2 that aren't. Kingslayer, I don't think if it's from an anime, it's not one I've seen. We've got 3. Holy shit, bro. 4, 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy shit, dude. This is bad. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's Danganronpa, that counts. 15, 16 Japanese, but not from an anime. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Oh, here we go. We've got a bunch of Creepy Nuts songs. 22, 23 that aren't from anime, but they're all Creepy Nuts. I think what was I? 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27, bro. A quarter. 75% of my songs were anime related. And like 90% of the songs that weren't anime related were still Japanese songs. Or by artists that I found because of an intro or outro. Nearly 100%. Like probably like 90% of them were either anime related or anime adjacent. That was absolutely nuts. I'm curious, Rock, what's your percentage? It's honestly, it's kind of good to be back in VGC. It's been a while. I've not actually done VGC in for so fucking long. And because of that, I mean, I needed the break, honestly. I was beating my head against a brick wall until I got a concussion trying to day 2 a regional. It just was not my fucking regulation, bro. Dude, Reg H Part 2 I hated with a burning passion, but I thought because I loved Reg H Part 1 so much, I was putting pressure on myself. Like Reg H Part 1, I went 3-5 in Louisville, 4-4 in Sacramento, and 5-3, one win away from day 2 in Toronto. I was top cutting multiple Limitless tournaments. Like I was top cutting more than I didn't top cut on Limitless. So I was like, this is it. This is my regulation. This is the one where I get to day 2. But by the time I had gotten that momentum, I ran out of time and the regulation ended. Like literally, it was like one of the last regionals that I finally hit the 5-3, one win away. So when Reg H came back, I was like, all right, my momentum is back. I need to take advantage of it. And what I didn't realize is my team from last regulation completely stopped working. I'm talking completely. It did not work at all. I don't know what changed specifically to stop it from working, but it just wasn't there anymore. I was doing CPR on that corpse for weeks trying to make it work, and it just wasn't. I tried everything in the book. I had replaced half the team by the end, and it still wasn't working. There's just nothing that I could have done to save the team. I had to start from completely from scratch. And then from there, it was just a panic spiral. You know how you get when like a regional's coming up, and you realize what you're doing right now isn't good enough, and you throw it in the you throw it in the bin, and then you start panicking. You try and build a team. You do like one fight with it, lose, and you're like, well, that team sucks. And then you start completely again and again and again and again and again, and you just get in your head, and it's like a panic spiral. It was that for the entire regulation. The entirety of that regulation, I was just in a horrible mental state. I was taking everything way too seriously. I didn't tell you you could bend down light. So I needed to force myself into a break. Cuz my brain, I was like, I've been doing this for fucking 3 years and I haven't top cutted. People like Todra and Sherpa and them are going to like their second regional and top cutting. And I'm here 3 years in having nothing to show for it. I was like, I was desperate for something, and I felt like if I take a break now, I didn't want to end the year not day twoing. It was part of my New Year's resolution, and I didn't want to end the year more. Also, I didn't want to end the regulation Reg H having no top cuts to my name. So I felt like I was not only failing, but I was on a time limit to succeed. And so I needed somebody to rip me out of the game and force me to take a break. Put me on the sideline and just bench me and be like, Stop, bro. Come top cut with me in Seattle. Dude, you don't know how much I want to. You don't know how much I want to. I definitely cannot because I do not have the funds to do that shit. But dude, I would love nothing more than to do that. The team in my builder that's 5-0 the moment it loses one game. Yes, exactly, bro. You lose one game and you start justifying it, being like, I won those 5 games because I hadn't run into Mousehold Annihilate. This game bitched me because it had Mousehold Annihilate. When I get to the regional, I am only going to see Mousehold Annihilate. This team therefore sucks and I should throw it away. Or like you think to yourself, okay, I have to have a mouse ape counter. So you put a drastic change in there, but then it makes your matchup into every other archetype worse because of opportunity cost. And now you've spiraled because now you're losing all your other matches. And now you throw the... That's how it just... Oh, dude, VGC gets under your skin. I should have had that conversation with myself before Pittsburgh. I played only mouse ape? Oh, no, dude. Dude, you cannot play this game without a very healthy relationship with your own mental state. You need to be in those moments, you need to have the capability of taking a step back, analyzing the situation and being like, okay, let's practice the other matchups, then worry about the mouse ape matchup, and make sure that we aren't. That way we know how the team works against everything else, so that we know that when we make changes for the mouse ape, we're not sacrificing too much of the team. And then we're going to make a friend get in VC, fight us with the mouse ape team a few times, see if that works. If that does work, then I go back with that change, fight some other teams, see if I've sacrificed, etc. You need to be able to take a step back and be like, I'm overthinking this. I'm overthinking this. I need to stop. I need to take a breath, ask some friends for help, get some practice in against people you trust that are going to keep you in check, and then slowly move forward. If I need to take a couple days off, take a couple days off. Mentally reset yourself. If you can't even like step back and realize there is a problem that needs to be solved other than just a skill issue, you're going to crash and burn in this game no matter what. Eventually you're going to crash and burn. That's why I hiatus during seasonal depression season. Yeah, I don't I've noticed you've been on a hiatus. I was like, where's my rock streams at? Like, and I looked you up, and I looked you up on Twitch. I was like, hasn't streamed since like I don't know October 4th or something. I was like, oh damn it. Okay, in a way I was relieved. I was like, okay, so it's not like I've been completely missing this many streams or anything. He just hasn't streamed or anything. But yeah, no, dude, we all need a hiatus. My hiatus came in a different way. It wasn't a hiatus from streaming. It was just but I'll be back soon for some Reg F streams. I look forward to it. Yeah, you need to be able to take a break when necessary. Being able to do that is a very healthy decision. Like, and it takes willpower because some people are really into the streaming scene to the point of like borderline addiction to it. Like just the attention that you get from Twitch. So you have to be able to have the willpower to take a step back and take a hiatus if you need to. Also, Incinerand, welcome in. How's it going? Enjoyed talking with you last night in Cinder's chat. I haven't streamed Pokemon at all since the ladder has been Reg J and doesn't match official tournaments. Yeah, there's no point in doing fucking ranked ladder right now other than for gimmick content, I guess. My hiatus was different. I wasn't taking a whole hiatus from streaming, but I did take a hiatus from VGC. I genuinely don't know the last time I did VGC. Or I do. It was the global challenge. And even then, like I did VGC leading up to Pittsburgh. And then after Pittsburgh, I was like, all right, I'm done. I'm taking a hiatus. I'm not fucking touching Pokemon. Originally I wasn't going to do the GC, but I was still in that mental state where I felt like I had to prove myself. And I still believed in the team that I brought to Pittsburgh. I got fucking cucked at Pittsburgh, dude. I still believed in my team. I was like, I want to give it another shot. So I entered the GC and I managed to get top 500 in North America in the entire global challenge. So I got championship points off of it. So in my opinion, I don't care what anyone says. I redeemed myself. I ended the regulation on a high note. I'm taking it. Nobody breathe. No one move. I don't want my ranking to go any lower. We're a win is a win. We're leaving. We're done. Reg H is done. And nobody fucking move. And then Reg F just hasn't interested me at all. Reg H is dead forever now, and it should stay that way. It needs to fucking stay there, bro. Do not bring Reg H back ever again. I look forward, I will say, when Gen 10 comes around, I look forward to the Reg H equivalent. The Reg H equivalent in Gen 10 is probably going to be a very fun regulation. I look forward to it. But the Reg H as it is now, I'm so sick of Incineroar and Rillaboom. I'm so sick of them. I cannot stand them anymore. Which is why I wasn't excited for Reg F at all. Reg F, just literally every team is just Incineroar, Rillaboom, Urshifu, spin a wheel on an Ogerpon form, Raging Bolt, and then pick between Chien-Pao, Fluttermane, Dragonite. You've built every Reg F team in under the fucking sun. Everyone, when Reg H was announced, woo! Looks inside, it's in Rilla, Sneasler, Gamba Machine. Yeah. Oh, guys, it was just a skill issue. I landed a double freeze with Alolan Ninetales' Blizzard because I'm goated. It was a skill issue, I promise. Alright, next opponent. What? Guys, look at this team. As I was just saying that, Dark Urshifu, Milotic, Scizor, Gouging Fire, Rillaboom, Cornerstone, Ogerpon. What in the world? What? That's so wild. Booster energy. That's so interesting. What do I pick? Let's see. I'm gonna hide it. Uh-huh. I kind of like this. No. Who's the problems with this? There's three problems with that, but I feel like if I do this other mode, I'm like getting in my own way. I don't feel good about this. This is so weird. Okay, this is not as bad. Alright, we'll do this. His favorite howl targets and a Milotic Intimidate Preventer. Yep, it's true. His Scizor is Tailwind and Grassy Seed. Interesting. Scizor and Ogerpon. I also sent out Ogerpon. But with my oh, I sent out Fluttermane against Scizor. Ooh, I don't like that. And his Scizor is bad for me right now. Flutter and Ogerpon don't like him one bit. Um, Ads are about to start. Ads are about to start. I'm gonna snooze it. Let's get through this match and then I'll play it. I'll play some ads. Okay. I almost like went for that. Who'd you go for? I was betting he was gonna go for Ogre Pawn with Scizor, because that's the less obvious play. So I thought he was gonna do that. Wait, did he? Oh, he tailwinded. Oh, that makes way more sense. I even said before this he has tailwind, and then I just completely ignored that fact. A lot of Zed. Okay, 42 anime songs on mine. Almost 50%. Almost 50%. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bow, bow, bow. Okay. That's fine. There's some problems on this team that I need to get rid of. I don't want to say it out loud just in case, but there are Pokemon here that I need that are definitely a thorn in my side at the moment. Okay. Do you think Flutter outspeeds Rilla when he's got Tailwind but then -1? Whoa! I did not read that on his team sheet. I don't think it's a problem right now, but I almost fucked up. He's got Encore on his Ogre Pond. I didn't even notice that until I was about to protect both of my Pokemon. I almost fucking did it. If he's smart, he U-turns Rillaboom here. Shit. He is smart. I don't think I win this. Rillaboom throws a wrench in my Indeedee side. And then not having... I wasn't sure if he was going to bring Scizor, but he did. Because I don't know what the fuck this team brings. I wasn't too scared of his Urshifu. So I didn't think he'd bring Urshifu, and I still don't think he brought Urshifu. So Scizor and Rillaboom are the two problems that I have to get rid of. Yeah, let's do this. He has Tailwind still, right? I think that's good for me. One more turn of Tailwind. I have a plan. It's a bit obvious, so he's probably going to punish it. But I don't know how he punishes it this turn. I don't think he has a way. I don't think he has a way to punish it right now. Wait. How much have I lowered your speed? I thought, based on speed order, Flutter would be... Like, if he tried to swap Rillaboom in to cancel my terrain out, that he wouldn't be able to, based on the order that Pokemon swap out. Because don't they swap out based on speed tiers? But apparently I have. I should have just Tachyon cuttered. I didn't know Scissor was gonna protect. I thought he was gonna bullet punch um Flutter. Okay, but now Rillaboom's in. I'm gonna snooze the ads one more time. And now I don't have terrain. Now what the fuck do I do? Like, I'm not breaking either of these Pokemon. And he still has another in the back. I don't think I'm winning this. I just go for Chip right now because he's gonna U-turn into the Indeedee. He's gonna, because he thinks that I'm gonna swap it out. So I'm just gonna go for some Chip here. Yeah, I called that right. Believe in the me that believes in you? Sure thing. Okay, that kinda worked. He doesn't have any good attack options into Iron Crown at the moment, but I don't really have good attack options into him either. I know that he could just U-turn or even acrobatics, but at the moment, what I'm most scared of is him wood hammering. And I'm not using Terra on Fluttermane, and I'm not using it on Iron Crown, so I mean, what's really the harm? Oh, yeah, that's fair. I just need to get one kill. I come back and get Bishop straight into the ad realm. I hate Twitch. That's how it goes. Do like Woodhammer or something. Give yourself some recoil damage. Bullet punch, okay. Ow! Oh my god, crit. Jeez, bro. What is that? CMBZ, thank you very much for the gift sub to Average Memer. It goes right to him. Now he doesn't have to deal with ads. Yes, Woodhammer. Good. Give yourself some Rocky Helmet Chip and some recoil. I need to kill this guy. I don't know who he has in the back. Maybe it's Urshifu? What's the record right now? 1-1. And we're fighting in the third round. They're putting out Twitch Turbo, one subscription to remove all ads, don't sub to creators so they can get a cut now. Well, I think it does somewhat. They say it helps the creators. I don't know how it does. It probably just funds the ad revenue for everybody else or whatever, and they're just lying about it. From VIP? Hell yeah, Memer. Who are you? It was Urshifu, I was right. He really wants that Urshifu on the field. Bullet punch, yep, I protected. I need a kill. A kill. Nope, that's not enough. Do you have Tailwind? I think I lose if he does one play, and it's an obvious play. There's no reason for him not to do it. I think I lose. Milotic is a fun pick. I keep forgetting that Dersh is viable this format, so I see it and constantly go, Dersh, what the fuck? Here's how I think this is going to go down. He's going to kill Fluttermane with Bullet Punch. Protect Urshifu. That's the play he had to do, was protect Urshifu. That was the only way I could have possibly won, is if he didn't protect Urshifu there. Or if I live! Wait a minute! Oh my god, Fluttermane! He didn't Bullet Punch, he Acrobatics. That was a throw. Or just a goated spread. Holy shit. Okay, wait a minute. I just registered that's a Scizor? Yeah. I know my calcs, baby. You know Scizor Acrobatics calc into Fluttermane? Press X to doubt. But it was a good spread. Just looking at houses, got to stay away from the ads. Yeah, you do. You got to stay away from those ads. That's who I needed, baby. That's what I needed. I needed to kill the Rillaboom. He was the problem. Well, a problem. I guess Urshifu and Scizor... This kills, right? Okay, whew! I guess Urshifu and Scizor aren't exactly the best E-Force targets. Come to think of it. But... I still don't think I win, but I'm in a much better... it was an impossible situation. Now there's at least a sliver of a chance. Is this still possible? It's possible, but it's very unlikely that I win this. Bing, bang, bang, bing, bang, bang, bong. Hey. This song's such a fucking banger, dude. I'm lost on how you win here. Let's see. I could have swapped in Didi there, but he definitely countered it. No. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do. Guys, Ndidi solos. Guys, Ndidi. It's okay. He's quad weak to Dazzling Gleam. I win. I win. It's just as simple as that. I win. I thought he was gonna... I don't know what I thought he was gonna do, honestly. I was kind of hoping for an Ursh Protect or something. But I guess with Tailwind that doesn't matter. He's faster than me. Cause like if he Bullet Punches and I swap in DD, the Bullet Punch fails. But if this wasn't in Tailwind, then he would have to protect Ursh in that situation. But no, it's whatever. They said they said GG's well played. You almost got me on that call. Gracias for the compliment. I just had to bank on them like messing up a little bit. Seeing the Iron Hands teams people are cooking, I'm into them, and one from the VR has a Basket Legion. A Basket Legion? God, I'm so sick of the fish. Iron Hands teams? No, I have not seen them. Feel free to paste one if you have it. Is there a way to get my YouTube recap on browser? AV Phantom Force? Oh my god, what? Is there a way to get my YouTube recap on my actual fucking... Oh my god, come on. I have it on my phone. There's an obvious button of how to do it, of how to get it on my phone. I don't know why they refuse to let us do it on mobile. Is there a way I can do a link or something? You can see the playlist they made for you on browser, but not the recap itself. Oh, for Spotify? Unless there's like a YouTube playlist. Oh, you're talking about YouTube Music. I'm just talking about YouTube in general. Like I think that might be separate because I don't have YouTube Music, but I did have a YouTube recap. Does this thing want to actually give me a link? Find and share. How do I see my YouTube recap? YouTube recap browser. I don't know if it's possible. How do you see it? I mean, on phone, it's like this. It's right there. Like, you just go to your profile, there's a button that says YouTube recap is here. But what in the fuck? How to see, visit youtube.com/recap. Oh my god, is it really that easy? Fucking hell, it was. Okay, hang on. Okay, there's One Piece spoilers on the screen. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without giving the One Piece, without showing them. I'm gonna have to like put some videos on my history that are like not fucking spoilers, so that it hides the things that I've watched. Because you can see my watch history, and and I watch a lot of One Piece chapter breakdowns, so it just has like a bunch of like thumbnails of people and stuff. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to. Oh wait, a new round is fucking started. Ah shit. Okay, we're gonna do that first. We're gonna fight this person. Howdy, howdy. Rapid Strike Urshifu, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Raging Bolt. What's my fucking play history, bro? Let's count how many teams have had Rapid Strike Urshifu on it. Oh, all of them. Let's count how many teams have had Rillaboom on it. Oh, all of them. Let's count how many teams have had Raging Bolt on them. 3 out of 4 of them. Incineroar, 3 out of 4 of them. Chenpao, 3 out of 4 of them. Bro, this meta is toxic. It is toxic, bro. Okay. I'm gonna open YouTube in a different window. I have a plan, guys. I have a plan. Are you ready for my plan? I'm going to watch a couple random videos and like skip halfway in them. And then it's going to appear on my watching. And that's gonna hide the One Piece spoilers. Okay, that worked. Are you in OBS? Yeah, I use OBS. Dinosaur documentaries was my second most interest, apparently. Just hold Alt and drag your window capture. Alt while in OBS. Wait. While adjusting window size. What? How did I not know this? That's crazy. Okay, well now we're in a match. That's insane. Damn, a VGC player playing VGC says Defiant VGC. I see you. What? Say it to my face. Sure thing. Hey, I ain't playing VGC, so you're lying then. So you're lying is what I'm hearing. Okay, I just did a bunch of random Pokemon music and stuff. Now it's God, no spoilers. This is too confusing. How's it going? It's going good. I'm enjoying being back in VGC. I'm using a team that Cinders made. I just started using it last night, pretty much. I mean, I had used it on it a little bit before that, but it was like I would do like 10, like not even 10 battles and then not touch it for like 2 weeks. So, I only really started doing it like last night in preparation for this tour. I want to do a little bit of VGC in this, because Reg F can be fun with the right team. It's just that usually the right team is not great, you know? Like, the right team usually isn't, like, anything huge to write home about. Like, if it's fun, it's probably not good. If it's good, it's this, what I'm fighting right now, and it's not fun. So, you either enjoy the reg or you're good at it, and there's no in between. So I'm choosing to enjoy the reg. Because I'm only gonna play like once a week in VGC, if that. I don't have fucking time to actually worry about being good. I'm gonna worry about being good at the game when Champions comes out. When Champions comes out, I'm gonna be good at the game and I'm gonna have fun. But Scarlet and Violet is dead to me. I just don't give a fuck anymore. What is that? Is that a follow? Hang on 1 second. Let me lock in. I'm so sick of Rillaboom, dude. That's Todra with a raid. Hello, Todra. Hello. Hi, Adilso. Welcome in. Press X to doubt. What are we doubting? What did I say? That I'm not taking Reg F seriously? Oh, I'm definitely not taking Reg F seriously. Oh, that I'm gonna be good in Champions? Wait a minute. Okay, hang on. I've been using a Gold Trace bulky balance and Okie dokie balance that some of my group made and his Screamtail Raging Bolt. That sounds so fun. Would you be willing to share that team? I would be willing to play that team. That team sounds awesome. Gold Trace is such a fun Pokemon to play with. Hi, Noreen. Welcome in. Are you Sash? Yeah. Stellar. No dark move outside of Sucker. No electric move outside of... Okay. Okay, hang on 1 second. I like this play. If you have auto-delete history, you aren't eligible for a YouTube recap because there isn't enough watch history. This setting is automatically on for delete after 3 months. I don't get a YouTube recap. Fuck my life. Why is that on automatically? What in the world? That's so weird. I'm gonna go grab dinner, but wanted to say hi first. Okay, enjoy dinner, Noreen. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the raid, Noreen. Todra, I know, had nothing to do with the raid, so I'm gonna thank Noreen for the raid. Hell yeah, I would love that. Somebody just mentioned that Stellar Chen Pao can one-shot female Indeedee with Ice Spinner. I'm going to assume Icicle Crash can do that as well. So, here I do like Tailwind quite a lot, actually. I want to see Wolfie VGC make up 75% of my watch time. Stellar Lorb Spinner. Oh, okay. Yep, I definitely forgot that. God, I'm so sick of Rillaboom, dude. Literally every single game, I'm having to fight the terrain war, and I'm so bored of fighting the terrain war. Like, I like Size Spam, but having to fight Rillaboom every single game when Indeedee does not have a pivot move, it doesn't have U-turn or something, Rillaboom does. So every single game, I'm not only fighting the terrain war, I'm fighting it with a disadvantage, and I fucking hate it, bro. It's so boring. Terra's fire. I mean, what do I do right now? I have to worry about Raging Bolt. Hard fucking core. But he's probably just gonna fake me out. Yeah. But there's nothing I can do right now. Why is his name Enma? Please explain to me why the monkey's name is Enma. That don't make sense. I have to kill him with physical moves. 2 Calm Minds is ridiculous. I'm not winning this. Have you considered Quick Guard Gyapdos? I mean, I have Indeedee to dodge fake outs. Like, I have Indeedee. With the Psychic Seed on Gyapdos, it's meant to be paired with that. So theoretically, that should stop it. You know what? Screw you. I just want the big damage. I've lost. I'm just not even going to take this one seriously. There's nothing I can do against this. Another thing about this team in particular is it feels like you have to bring Indeedee Iron Crown because of, here, let me show you. Let me not show the EVs and stuff. I don't know if Cinders wants that shown. That should not kill. I live that. Never worried. I was never worried. Parting shot imprisons the miracle. That would be so funny. Get it down, all the name. Get it done, get it done. Get it done, get it done, all the name. Get it done, get it done. I don't know why I'm swapping it. Like, what do I do? Either Indeedee dies or Entei dies or what? Like, what do I do? All my Pokemon die to this. See, the reason I'm saying that this team has to bring Indeedee is because... Let me show you. Wait, that's the wrong one. So obviously these two pair together, right? Gyapdos doesn't have to be with Indeedee, but it kinda has to be with Indeedee, right? Like, it's gonna drop to most special hits. It has no sash or anything. No you do have redirection, but you have to bring him, which is fine. It's either, like, if you don't want to bring Indeedee, then obviously you're not bringing Iron Crown. Iron Crown depends on Indeedee. Gyapdos kinda depends on Indeedee. So if you don't want to bring this, if you don't want to fight the terrain war, you have to bring these 4, and then Gyapdos isn't fighting at full capacity. So it's just, I don't know. I know I shouldn't bring it but I just instinctively do because I see the Psychic Seed and I'm like, oh, well then I should bring this. And then it just doesn't work out because I don't win the terrain war ever. Does your Lando have Protect? It does, right? Yeah. Why Terra Poison? Just for the fairy moves and stuff. I don't know. I mean, I've used Terra Poison a couple times. Mainly just because I don't want to be weak to Flutter Mane, who very much outspeeds me. And just it's mainly just to drop certain weaknesses. Like, Tornadus's Bleak Wind is pretty big to drop, because with the special defense boost, you can kind of chunk those hits. Earth Power, I'm gonna live that. I don't know. Terra Fairy with Indeedee beats Calm Mind Bolt. It was Terra Fairy. I switched it to Grass right before this. I swapped it to Grass literally right before this tournament. Because I never used Terra Fairy. Because I never ran into Calm Mind Bolt. I just wasn't fighting it. I need to get damage on this Bolt on the physical side badly. You can Thunderclap Entei, but you're not going to get it off. I had to edit the Urshi Rapid Spread because it's a team secret. All good. No worries. So yeah, the Urshi should be bulkier, but I'm sure it works. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm saving this. I just need like a general team comp is all I need for that. So that I can try it out. I'm fully willing to just throw my own spreads in there. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I'm gonna make a play. It's kind of a dumb fucking play, but it is a play. I don't totally like this, but I need a Hail Mary right now. And this could work. You die. I think it was very obvious that I would switch Indeedee in, so I didn't do it. I just decided not to do the obvious play. But that should have stopped him from doing Thunderclap. It did. He didn't do Thunderclap. Defense fell. Yes! Oh my god, I was banking on it. I was like, he has Psychic Seed, he might have some special defense. I don't actually remember the investment. What is the investment? He has a little bit of special defense investment, yes. So I was like, oh, I really need him to live. He's pretty much full health, so that's a lot of damage you have to do with only a power, like, 70 move. We go. Who do you have in the back? Fuck, it's a fast Pokemon. I was thinking of doing something, but that would sacrifice some of my speed. So I don't know how I feel about it. This is a dumb fucking play. It works, though, theoretically, right? I'm swapping Iron Crown instead of Gyapdos. We're making a play, bro. I sacrificed my booster energy to do it, which means Chen Pao might be a problem later. But I need to break this. I need to break this wall in front of me. And I need to do it with Psychic Terrain still up. Oh, fuck. You still have Terra? Shit. You're not going to drop to this. Nope. I think that's it. I didn't realize he still had Terra. I completely forgot. It's 172 HP, 84 special defense, Lamau. Critical hit? Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna land a crit. See? That was a crit, guys. I did it. And U-turn? Yeah, no, I'm cooked. I needed I needed to kill him there. I forgot he still had Terra. Welcome in, Sharp. Lives booster speed, bulky, flutter, moonblast. Holy. That's with... Is that with Psychic Seed? Or just in general? Without Psychic Seed. Wow. Damn. I'm impressed by that. Okay, so Rilla's coming in, or is he just gonna Chen Pao his way through this, honestly? He honestly could choose. He can pick his poison. I'm done. I mean, like, what do I do here? I can get the calc. Huge. Yep. I knew that was gonna happen, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Why is the monkey named Enma? That just doesn't make sense. He's named after Zoro's sword? Why? Boom, boom, boom. I'm surprised that this song is so far down on my YouTube or my Spotify rewind. Yep, Thunderclap. That might kill. Oh, no, it didn't kill. But then Grassy Glide? Nope, it didn't Grassy Glide. Doesn't matter. But I was just curious what he was gonna do. GG. Most bulky booster speed flutters are 36 invest the last time I checked. So if you can determine that that's what that is, then yeah. 36 is very little. Or not little, but like, that's an interesting number. Alright, let's see. Done there. Alright, we'll drop from the tour real quick. Wait. Oh, I thought it started a new round. I was like, oh shit, I gotta play another one. It's a monk. Oh, is there really an Enma Naruto? That makes so much more sense than naming Rillaboom after Zoro's sword. I am very One Piece pilled, so that's all I knew. That's funny. Yep. Terra Steel Terra Blast. Ooh, that's fun. No protect because you have Assault Vest. Assault Vest, Snarl, Fire Breath, Hurricane, Terra Blast. Wow, that's cool. I haven't even started Naruto. I'm in Bleach right now. E-Web, Draco, Thunderclap. Oh my god, guys, I can't wait to miss Electroweb and Draco Meteor. I missed a crucial Icy Wind on ladder today. I missed a crucial one. It was on a Cornerstone Ogerpon. Not only would it have done at least some damage since he's weak to it, but it also would have broken his sturdy and lowered his speed. I needed all three of those things to happen, and none of them happened because I just fucking missed. I like Taunt Flutter right now. I'll tell you what I never click with Flutter Mane is Shadow Ball. I fucking never click Shadow Ball. Pokemon these days are just too bulky for the Shadow Ball to do too much, it feels like. You want to be hitting with like super effective Moonblasts and stuff. So I like Taunt, honestly. In fact, I might change that on mine right now before I forget. There we go. Team sheet review. Oh, you got a team sheet as well, aren't Steve? Shadow Ball and Specs, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Shadow Ball and Specs obviously it would hurt, but talk about wheezing still? Trying to bring wheezing to Toronto. Look, it don't matter what regulation you're in, wheezing's fun. Wheezing is so fun. Literally, Titan was doing a little cup, and I was talking about coughing, like drafting coughing for it, because I was like, "Fuck it, bro. Eve, you like coughing? Like, come on. Eve, you like coughing in a little cup would go so hard. Geek gets me, hell yeah. Sure, I do. Is that not what you come here for? Are you not entertained? Let's see. Top cut the Nino tour yesterday. I'm sorry. Is that a? Let me move this for y'all. A Chimeco is on your screen. I'm not joking. E-Force, Snarl, Trick Room, and Prison. Is there a specific reason they need Terra Steel and Levitate? Because, like, is there not, like, 4 Pokemon that do this better than Chimeco? Is our team building cooked? Is there not 4 Pokemon? Is there not, like 4 fucking Pokemon that do this better than Chimeco? Like, what does Chimeco do? It has to be, like, the Levitate Terra Steel combo or something. I was running Double Fairy, Power Gem, Icy Wind, Flutter on a Regidrago Sunrune team. I want to try a Regidrago team at some point. That one I'll probably build myself, but I do want to try a Regidrago team at some point. He seems very fun. Is Stonewall's Lando? Yes, you are correct. That does Stonewall Lando. He gets Snarl. I still feel like, is there not another Psychic type that has E-Force, Trick Room, Imprison, and Snarl? But you're right, he does Stonewall Landorus. But, like, sure, Landorus can't do anything to you. What does Chimeco really do? Chimeco is more cute? That is true, Primarina. Chimeco is an absolute goober, and we love Chimeco here. But, realistically, is it a good mon? Beats Blood Moon? Does it? I don't know, bro. A Terra Steel Blood Moon with, like, let's look at Chimeco's stats real quick. Let's be real with ourselves. It's fucking. Wait, yo! What the fuck just happened? All of my tabs just crashed. Whatever, we're back. Or wait, hang on. All of my tabs just crashed all at once. Here we go. Anyway, Chimeco, if you're up against a Blood Moon or Saluna, bro, your special defense is 90 with HP 7. Actually, that's higher than I thought it was going to be. Still, that's going to fucking hurt, bro. Nice tabs, idiot. Thank you. Blood Moon still powers through with raw damage on the. Yeah, exactly. That thing is a nuke. I mean, maybe if you start snarling it before it moves, but again, this is like pretty situational just to beat Blood Moon or Saluna, who I have not seen at all. Stop hating a giant mecha, they're just more niche than the others. That Pokemon does not outstat Blood Moon? No, it does not. Still doing 50% after the Terra Steel. I mean, yeah, and even if you, let's say you do wall Landorus. Landorus is going to be next to something that you don't wall. It's going to be next to, like, I don't know, fucking Incineroar or something, and it's just going to take you out. Yeah, wait, hang on. This thing's levitating. It can't even use E-Force. It can't even attack with E-Force. This is the Delphox situation that we were talking about with Mega Delphox. It can't even take advantage of the terrain to use powered up E-Force. It can only imprison it. Because, I mean, non-boosted, like non-terrain boosted, coming from a 95 special attack, base E-Force is not fucking doing anything, bro. Is it really bulky enough to need a Citrus Berry? I'll say, if it top cut Nino's Tour, then no, you know what? Fuck that shit. Even if it did top cut Nino's Tour, this core right here of 5 Pokemon is a strong 5 core. It is entirely possible he just top cut Nino's Tour and never brought Chimeco. Entirely possible. So I'm not even going to take the excuse that they top cut, and I didn't right now because holy shit. Did you win it? Oh, you're bringing this. I thought this was somebody that we didn't know. Did you? Yeah, did you bring Chimeco? But my set was wrong, so I was forced to click snarl over and over again. I snarled a King Gambit? Oh no! Famous last words right there. Mega Fox gets an ability that's a built-in assault vest, calling it now. What? What? So it just loses access to its support moves? That's a wild guess. Technically, in my little game, I've locked a new ability, so if it did that, I would be correct. But damn. If it's max HP and moderately special defense, still Calm It still takes 64 max while Terra Steel. Do you mean Chimeco? Brought it another time and I could have won it. I just think that, I mean, even if there isn't a Pokemon that does this better, even if there is not a Pokemon that does this specific thing better, I still feel like Chimeco just is, it's opportunity cost. Having a different Pokemon here, I think would still just be better. But I'm just a hater on it, I guess. I think it's entirely possible that I'm just a hater. I haven't actually seen it in battle, but I have a lot of intuition telling me I do not believe in Chimeco as it currently is. Like, what other Pokemon typically goes on these teams? Hatterene? Regidrago could go on these teams? Like like as a little fast mode, like a Scarf Regidrago or something? Like, I feel like those Pokemon would just be overall better. Like, Hatterene doesn't get Snarl, but it does get E-Force, which it can actually use Trick Room and Imprison, right? And you could do Terra Steel if you want to, like, yeah, it doesn't have Levitate, but, I mean, I think you're going to get a lot more use out of Hatterene than Chimeco. Does Hatterene learn Imprison? It does, right? Yeah, it does. At that point, I'm just running Side Spam. I mean, you are running Side Spam, though, right? Oh, yeah, you have two Pokemon that have Expanding Force on it. It's just that one can't even really use it. You might as well, like, if you're gonna have a Pokemon on the field with Expanding Force, imprisoning the other person, you might as well also be able to use it back, right? Plus, that'll help you deal with the Dark types a little bit more. I'll say, though, my final opponent said they were going to retire if they lost to Chimeco, so Orange Steve's out here doing us favors. He's getting rid of people out of the meta by embarrassing them to retirement. I really do think Hatterene is just a much better choice for you here. It gets Quash. I don't know when you would ever use that, but that's interesting, I guess. Nuzzle? It gets Nuzzle? What the fuck? It gets some weird moves that I didn't know. After you? Wait, hold up. Guys, it gets Psych Up. Say it 3 times to summon him. Him. Gravity? Misty Explosion's hilarious. Oh my god, dude. There's some funny Pokemon moves in here. They use Nuzzle Hat and OU. AV with Nuzzle is pretty good. Really? So that does see play. And then it has Magic Powder, which is just Soak, but for Psychic. Someone say Explosion? I said Misty Explosion, then I said Psych Up, and I said say Psych Up 3 times to summon Mendoza. I forgot that if I say Explosion 3 times, I summon Rock. Gravity into E-Force Trust. Yes, guys. Guys, we're going to boost the accuracy, and Chimeco won't be levitating anymore. Guys, Chimeco's going to be able to click Expanding Force. It's like when, remember, I think it was either at the beginning of Reg H or at the beginning of Reg D. I want to say it was at the beginning of Reg D when, like, the Hisuianmons first came in. People were running. I mean, I say people were running. It was an idea in some people's heads. I saw it rarely, where people would do Hisuian Braviary with Expanding Force, and they would Terra Psychic so that they actually touched the ground, because obviously he's a flying type, he's not touching the ground. And they would Terra Psychic to not only get the boost on Expanding Force, but also actually touch the ground. The problem is, you have to Terra Psychic in order to get any semblance of your Expanding Force off. So it was the definition of a Terra Hog, but this was still relatively early in Scarlet and Violet, so I don't totally blame them, but it was a very weird thing to do. She just runs Psychic and Heatwave. I mean, even Psychic doesn't. I mean, obviously, Expanding Force is the one you want on terrain, but like that sucks that like even when you're using Psychic, it wouldn't work. I mean, he should run Esper Wing if anything. That's his signature move. It's 100 accuracy. You sacrifice 10 of Psychic's power to get a guaranteed speed raise and an increased crit stage. Absolute cinema, bro. That move's fucking awesome. This thing was a Trick Room on. Was it really? 65 speed? Yeah, I guess it could be. Also, Sheer Force. God, they give the coolest side effects to the Pokemon that want to use Sheer Force. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, why would you, bro? This is tragic. Hisuian Braviary is missing like a little bit of oomph in almost every category. Its stats, its typing, its move pool, its typing actively holds it back. Its ability nullifies one of the things that would make this thing like cracked. But you need that ability. Like, come on. Chimecho is better than Hisuian Braviary. That might be true. I'm not arguing Hisuian Braviary is going to replace Chimecho. I was just wanting to throw tomatoes at Hisuian Braviary's VGC run because I was thinking about it. Dun, 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 dun. I've tried Grumpig too. What the fuck does Grumpig do? The answer is nothing, and I'm... He's running some Belch weakness policy stuff? Okay, I'm getting off this. What the fuck are you talking about, Belch weakness policy? I'm not even looking at that shit. What the hell? Oh wait, I need that. No. Okay, there we go. I dropped from this. Go away. Steve, were you the Grumpig Copium person? There was somebody that was really pushing a Grumpig agenda. Who was that? Remember someone that used only Grumpig in Reg H? Yes, I'm with you, Ant. I know for a fact there was somebody that was pushing the Grumpig agenda. You were Rhea Nicholas. Who was Grumpig then? There was somebody. They would show up in my chat. Was it PokeNerd? It might have been PokeNerd. Memer, I don't think it wasn't Memer, I don't think. It might have been Nerd. Okay, we'll go with that then. That it was probably Nerd. Running Grumpig, bro. God damn. Alright, let's go through the YouTube thing because I think this is super interesting. Oh, here, wait, real quick. Let me plug this. Discord. I'm doing a thing where if for your Spotify raps and stuff, if you're in the Discord, post your Spotify rap in the music tab, because I'm super interested to see what everybody listens to. And I just went over mine earlier. Hypno's one of them. Hypno's so awful. Yes, there are very few bulky psychics I won't try out. Hypno's awful, bro. Although Hypno top cut a regional, right? That was wild. Here you go. I ran Weak Nicholas because it's still weak, but it's stronger. It's like, it was for the niche. That's not what I wanted. It was because it was niche, and that's fun. Alright. One thing that I also might go through, I might go through my Twitch recap again. Just because I think that's fun to go through, and I think most of the people currently in here weren't here when I went through it, right? Was anybody here when I went through my Twitch recap yesterday? Let me open up Firefox real quick. No, I'm not setting it as my primary browser. What's the history on here? That's going to be easier way to find this. Okay, there it is. I'll minimize that for later. My YouTube recap, now this is not as a streamer, this is just as a viewer. I just think it's funny to look at. I was there yesterday. Thank you, Pretty Marina. Okay, I will say, YouTube's recap thing is fucking dumb in a lot of ways. I mean, they said it was AI and stuff, but which recap isn't? Look at these things. Yes, I did. Actually, no, this is legit. I did these things. Gaming culture, anime, and manga reviews. I did, in fact, do those. I watched a lot of Moist Critical. That's something I definitely did. I love seeing internet drama, dude. I'm addicted to it. I watch all the slop tubers, bro. I watch so much fucking internet drama shit. It's such a funny thing to see. But some of the other things that I watched, um, Game Savvy, Mixologist. I watched a lot of like cocktail recipes and stuff. Like I was trying to become a like little mini bartender for a while. I had a little phase there where I was trying to learn a bunch of different drinks, and then I realized I actually just love like the simple stuff. Anyway, I don't need like a ton of stuff in my drinks. I just like a couple fruity, citrusy ingredients and I'm good. And RuneScape content for me? Oh, really? That's what you watch a lot of? I don't know why they always do these personality things. I think that's stupid. I wish there was a recap for me as a YouTuber since I do have YouTube content, which by the way, here you go. Socials. If you're not following my YouTube channel, the link's right there at the bottom. It's just my VODs and stuff at the moment and shorts. I've been uploading a lot of short contents there. Like this. Like what is this? This is called locking in, guys. I was gaming, then I was doing streaming tools, and then I became a business guy. Dude, that's not enjoying content. That's called locking the fuck in. I watched Pokemon, 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 Pokemon in Minecraft. It's all just Control Geek in shorts. What, me just wearing shorts? Oh, you're talking about just. Or wait. Is that what you're talking about? I'm like hearing like a double entendre here. Okay, what the fuck is this, bro? I sent this to my friends with the meme with like just a question mark. Like what? What does that mean? I'm getting an award that says I'm going to hyper analyze my cocktails. How do you find this recap shit? YouTube/recap. YouTube.com/recap. There it is. Dude, I fuck so heavy with GLR and teching. I watch so much One Piece reviews. Literally, I probably watch uh I probably watch 10 videos that take up probably a solid like 12 hours worth of content between these two channels alone every week. Every week I probably watch like 12 hours of these guys. These guys are my goats. GLR and Teching, Grandline Review and Teching 101 are my absolute goats. I will watch the fuck out of those guys. How do I find this? Yeah, it should just be on your profile, like where I'm at right now. But if you can't find it, I typed youtube.com/recap and it showed up. It's probably just Zelda stuff. That's still what I'm interested to see. Anyone who's willing to share it, drop it in like general or in music, and I'll take a look. Cause I love hearing that. Oh, I see you just joined the server. Welcome in, Defiant. Oh, I see your Spotify Wrapped. Okay, let's take a look. Come on, you can do this. There we go. You weren't kidding, dude. We've got okay. Let's see. We've got Dandadan, Jujutsu Kaisen, Solo Leveling, Attack on Titan. I don't know what this is from. I recognize this artist, Miss Green Apple. Oh, is this Apothecary Diaries? I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure Miss Green Apple made something for that. Maybe I could be wrong. We've got Kaiju number 8, Undead Unluck, Mashal, Fire Force. Oh, this isn't for. Oh, it's just got a different album cover than I'm used to. I know Miss Green Apple made it for Fire Force, but I thought because the album cover was different, I was like, what else have they done? Invincible Kaiju, Kaiju. Otto and Teddy Lloyd does not have to be part of an anime. There's no excuse for you. There's no reason. You don't need an excuse to watch that or to listen to that. We've got My Hero Vigilantes, Dawn to Dawn, Spy X Family, Undead Unluck. Oh my god. Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know if I know this Vondi song. I don't think I do. JJK, Pokemon, Fire Force, Oshinoko, My Hero Chainsaw Man, Baby Metal. Who doesn't love Baby Metal? Hell's Paradise. Dude, this is so cool. I love seeing this kind of stuff. Ranking of Kings? Oh, gotcha. I haven't seen Ranking of Kings yet. Vondi. It said I was interested in discussions about AI, and it gave me freaking Gotham Chess as an example. I'm not familiar with Gotham Chess, but that is a hilarious thing for it to say about you. Bro, do the thing? What thing? What am I doing? What's the thing? What am I doing? He marks AI chatbots that he makes AI chatbots play chess against each other, really? And that counts as discussions about AI as like one of his gimmicks. That's so weird that they even have that as like a category about that. Oh, Ranking of Kings, I should watch it, you're saying? It's definitely on my watch list. My brothers recommended it to me. At the moment, I'm trying to catch up on Bleach because originally it was supposed to come out with a season this upcoming winter. And they then pushed it back to like general late 2026 or something. So we don't know exactly when it's coming out, but I started Bleach in anticipation of that. I was trying to catch up. And then after that, I've got JoJo's. I've got JoJo's Bizarre Adventure because Steel Ball Run Part 7 is about to come out, and I have not watched any JoJo's. So those are my two priorities right now, and then I have a bunch of then I'll try and get through some recommendations. I might try and fit some in between Bleach and JoJo's if I have time for it. Because I've been told Ranking of Kings, I've been told Apothecary Diaries, I've been told what else? There's more that I'm just not thinking of. I want to say Adilso recommended me something that I put on my watch later somewhere. I just finished Sakamoto Days. Oh, what'd you think of Sakamoto Days? It was great. I thought, and I know I'm in the minority on this, I was supremely bored during season 1. Season 2 picked it up, but season 1, the characters I just didn't care about. I thought, I don't know. I don't know why, but just the backstories in season 1 did not grip me. And so like the action that's built on those backstories didn't matter to me. Once we got to season 2 and introduced like a new cast of characters in a new setting, like a tournament arc, and like had new characters to work with, I started enjoying it a lot more. And the world building was starting to actually catch up. We were actually fighting like people that felt like it mattered. It felt like it had to do with the plot. Cause like season 1, there were like episodes where they like went to the hot spring and stuff like that, which like I don't know. There's good filler, not filler. there's good slice of life that you can do in a show like in a shonen like JJK. You give me a slice of life episode of Megami, Nobara, and Yuji just fucking around, I'll watch the fuck out of that. But I don't think they were at a point where they could switch to just doing like slice of life stuff because it's one of those things where like um it's one of those things where like it's a Spy X Family situation where Spy is a slice of life show, but if you go in thinking it's a shonen, you are going to hate the show. If you go in thinking it's a slice of life, you're probably going to enjoy it. But if you go in thinking it's a shonen, you're going to hate it every time. I think that might be what it is that I just went in with very high expectations because people hyped the hell out of Sakamoto Days going in, and I just don't think season 1 lived up to it. Season 2 got better, and I think season 3, I think it's going to keep getting better. I've heard that about it too, is that every season's going to get better with Sakamoto Days, so I am looking forward to the next season, and I will keep watching it. I don't know if you know who Adam McIntyre is, but he talks about mostly YouTube drama, and YouTube considered him a gaming YouTuber somehow. I think I've heard the name, but I don't know. I don't watch him, but I do. I probably will find him at some point if I keep watching the stuff I do. Speaking of JJK, I need to start reading Modelo. It's pretty good. Um, it has a couple flaws with it, in my opinion. There's a couple things that I'm literally on my hands and knees begging them for them to flesh out because they just refuse to flesh it out for some reason. I'll go ahead and tell you, I do not know. Nah, I won't even say that. I won't say anything. Just read it, form your own opinions, keep an open mind. Don't let me say anything. I love Modelo. Don't get me wrong. I love Modelo. I'm having a blast reading that. Every chapter is like, whoa. I mean, except for like the first few that were world building. It's just there's a couple flaws that I like that I like talking about. But overall, I'm rating it like an 8 out of 10 right now. Like it is solid. It is very good. Don't get me confused on that. There's just a couple flaws I like to point out sometimes. And and there's a very strong possibility that they fix those flaws in the next chapter. Like it's looking like they're going to fix them in the next chapter. My guy, VGC is hard. Yeah, I dropped from the tour. I went like 1-3 and dropped, and now I'm just yapping. Welcome in, McNasty. How's it going? Napa Limane. Sing it like it's sunning. We're just yapping about anime and stuff. Paying forward the gift they got from GameSet text to Rock? Holy shit. I didn't even know that you could do that. That's something you can do? What? Well, thank you very much for doing that, McNasty. I appreciate the subs being gifted. And now Rock has no ads. Congrats. Is that it? Wait, you have uh the first thing by your name now. You have the legacy thing or whatever it's called. What is that called? When you're like one of the first subscribers to the channel and you get that first thing, what is it called? Oh wait, you should probably say it, right? Founder's badge. Ah, thank you. Yes. Dude, I was looking at that. When was I looking at it? I was in somebody's stream. I think it was in Titan's stream, and we were talking about founders badges. Let me pull up. Let me see who my founders are. Bum ba dum bum bum ba dum. All roles? No. Analytics? I want to say it's like it was somewhere weird. Yeah, I found it. What's the star badge one? I think that's just 1 month subscriber, right? Why does this keep going away? Guys, here are the founders badges that I currently have active. Todra, CMBZ, Rosie, Counter, Shmuv, Rock, Squirps, Game Set. This is just purely based on, like, who did it first. I just think that's, like, interesting to look at. So yeah, Rock, you have it. Huh. That's cool to see. And they can't be changed? I think they can. I think I can change them. At the very least, I can remove a badge. I don't know if I can give somebody a badge, but I can remove it from somebody. Because, like, I mean, obviously, if, like, what if I banned somebody? Like, what if one of those people ended up being a horrible person? What if Rock over here decided to be an asshole and just started posting bot links in my chat? Like, what if I banned somebody? You can only get 10 founders, right? Yes, you can only get 10. And the next person that subs gets it. Ah, interesting. So you can kind of pick and choose, but they have to sub to do it. Let me go get my links. He's over here plotting. He's scheming. Somebody stop this man. This album made it in my top albums. It's the album from Bocchi the Rock. Do you prefer boobs or timeshare? Boobs. Definitely. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Depends. Can I get money off the timeshare? It is. He asked specifically to give me the one that I don't want. Did you see the newest One Piece episode? Yes. Yes, I did. That episode was very controversial when it came out in the manga. I'm curious if it's gonna be equally controversial on Twitter. I try not to spend much time on Twitter, so I don't know what's happening over there. But um, but yeah, it was pretty controversial when it came out in the manga. But people have settled down about it. And people have accepted it as reality now because I was a-okay with it. Me and my brother read that chapter and we were like, holy shit, really? But there were a couple people that thought it was a bit weird in a way. You probably know what I'm talking about. It feels weird to see, but I thought it was great. I loved it, honestly. I do think they handled it better in the anime. Because when that power-up, that general power-up happens, in the manga, the chapter ends on the frame of the power-up happening. And then the next chapter starts with the actual fight. In the anime, they did the power-up and went until that part of the fight was over and she came back down to normal in one episode. So, because that helps. It's an easier pill to swallow when you know it's just like a more of a like potentially one-time temporary thing. It's just like I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna get one good lick in and then it's gonna stop. It's just a distortion. It's not real. Yeah, exactly. When they did it in the manga, they ended it at the chapter. We saw them doing this, and it ended there. And so we had a whole week to kind of digest it with no real context as what this means. So I think it was a bit more controversial when the manga dropped. I don't think it'll be nearly as controversial with the anime because of one, how they handled it. Two, a lot of the people that are watching the anime have already read the manga and already know that it was going to happen. So there's going to be a lot less opinions on Twitter about it. But yeah, that did happen. Can't wait for Two Piece to come out. It's going to be the sequel. No, when Oda's done, he's going to be done, dude. There's no shot he does anything else. Well, no, that's actually not true. I think Oda's come out and said that he would that if he ever did a series after, he'd do like a Gundam robot series. Which Frankie's his like self-insert for that. With Frankie Shogun, General Frankie robot. That's like his self-insert for that. That's what he said he would do after this. He also said that when he completes One Piece, he's gonna go with his wife and do a tour around the entire world. But he promised her that when he thought that One Piece was going to be like 5 to 10 years, and we're over 20 now. We're almost at 30. Or no, are we at 30? When did One Piece start? Was it 1996? I think it was 1996. When did One Piece Chapter 1 come out? It was 1997. We're 1 year away from 30 years. In the opening for the anime, who's the silhouette they show at the end? The giant robot? Yeah, There's a yeah, I believe the giant robot is that is currently relevant in the plot. You know who I'm talking about? Yeah, he's in the intro at the beginning and the end. It's like a parallel. Like if you'll see him more clearly at the beginning of the intro because like that's when you see the straw hat fly away and then you see Luffy catch it at the end. Let me look just to make absolutely sure. It's the person they show. The last One Piece intro L Garden. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum. The last. Yeah, there is. Yeah, there's the robot. That is the robot that's currently on the island. And then there's Luffy. Am I missing anything? Yeah, are you talking about this? Wait, so wrong. This guy? This silhouette? I should turn my Switch off. I don't think I'm using it anymore. Oh, actually, I could shiny hunt for a bit if I wanted to. Yeah, that's the robot that's running around the island right now. I thought it was a Robo. Yep, Mr. Robo. We're I'm excited for the seasonal schedule. I'm really hoping. ZA shiny hunt close. It is a Pokemon I'm shiny hunting in Sword and Shield for ZA. I got Shalfa Gudra today. Did you really? Shit, man, that is a hard shiny to get. Cause dude, be honest. How annoying was it resetting for rain? Kirby Air Riders if real? Oh, I don't have it. I don't own Kirby Air Riders. It looks so fun though. But I'm saving my money at the moment. I gotta buy Christmas gifts and shit. Who knows? Maybe I'll get it for Christmas. Then I'll definitely play it. I'll play some Kirby Air Riders. It's an Area 20 spawn. Oh, is it really? Did I know that? Even when it's not raining, that makes it. That makes a. Oh. Area 20 is the fucking tower. That's right. So you were Shalfa hunting and you rolled a Gudra. You were just looking for like a general Shalfa, right? There's no way to hunt a specific Shalfa there, right? You just have to hope. You just have to hunt an alpha and hope that it's good, that it's something good. Because as far as I know, I don't think there is. It requires rain only to evolve. No. Yes, that's the only requirement. But I know certain locations it has like you have to have it raining for it to spawn. Like they just manipulate the spawns for it to spawn for Gumi. Or at the very least, it's increased. We get one more shiny Roserade from Area 0 or Area 20. I'm a scream. Yeah, bro. I would take a shiny Roserade. That's a great shiny. I don't have one of those. Can't wait for January. It's gonna be such a good anime season, bro. Managed to get Shelfa D-Knight so I don't have to play that 1 in 20,000 hunt. Oh my god. Are we ever getting more Jujutsu? Yes, that leads into what Rock was saying. This upcoming season of anime has, let's see, off the top of my head, Merry Christmas, we're getting an Undead Unluck 1 hour special on December 26th. Bam, Undead Unluck. Bam, JJK movie is about to drop. Actually, I'm not going to count that as the winter season, but we are getting the JJK season 3 in winter. We are getting Frieren season 2, Fire Force season 3 part 2, Oshinoko season 3, My Hero Academia Vigilante season 2, Hell's Paradise season 2. Yeah, Hell's Paradise. That's the end of Fire Force, by the way. We're in the final season. I've heard mix. I keep hearing that that part 2 is the last one, and that and I've also heard that there's going to be a part 3. Season 3, part 3. Is this real? Is part 3 real? No, it's a two-part. No, you're right. You're right. I don't know why I thought that there was going to be a part 2. So this is the end of Fire Force. We just finished My Hero. Now we're going directly into the finale of Fire Force, bro. What? So we have Fire Force. Oh, by the way, for the fans out there that love Freerun and Fire Force, we used to have Freerun Friday. We used to have Fire Force Friday. Now we are getting Freerun and Fire Force Finale Friday. Holy shit, that is a lot of Fs. That is a lot of Fs. Freerun and Fire Force Friday Finale. Freerun and Fire Force Finale Friday. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm so excited for Fridays. Dude, like not this fall season, the summer season. Remember that with Don to Don, Kaiju, all those shows? That was a crazy season. We had a ton of banger shows. This is going to be infinitely better because not only do we have a lot of shows, each show is like one of the biggest names in the anime scene right now. Every single show is like one of the biggest ones. Fire Force, Freerun, almost won Anime of the Year. Oshinoko is won Intro of the Year. Jujutsu Kaisen, high selling manga of the year. Like, oh my god. Like, these are big names. I just want Dr. Stone. My goat, dude. I've been begging people to watch Dr. Stone. Actually, like, literally, tears streaming down my face, hands in the air, knees on the ground, begging people to watch Dr. Stone. It is so fucking, like, I'm enjoying it right now. I'm so excited for the final part. And I cannot get people to fucking watch it. Love that show. They teach you how to make gunpowder and diamonds. What more could you need? What more could you need? I actually didn't know that you watched Dr. Stone. Hell yeah. I love finding another fan. When the fuck is Madoka Magica coming out? I don't know if I even know that show. What is that? JJK about to take Anime of the Year for the 3rd season in a row. Oh, for sure. I don't doubt that at all. Well, I don't know. Bleach is doing its finale next year. And Black Clover's returning. We've got some big names. If you had told me it was going to be top pick for summer anime, I wouldn't have believed it. For Madoka Magica? Let me look this up. JJK takes it. That's totally fair to assume it will. Also, what did you want to talk about spring? Was it Dr. Stone that you wanted to talk about? Or was there more? Madoka. Maho Shoujo Madoka Magica? Oh, there's a lot. There's like 3 movies to this thing. It was number 1 for everything for me. Does it count that Demon Slayer was a top-grossing anime ever in theaters? Ooh, that's a good point. Movies and the shows are the same thing. Oh, the movies are just adaptations of the shows? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, Demon Slayer's on top right now. Although Chainsaw Man 2 is on top right now because of it. Like, the movies are popping off. JJK is about to release a movie. Undead Unluck's about to have a 1-hour special. Like, dude, anime's really starting to get into the theater scene, and I'm honestly, I'm hesitant because I think that certain arcs are going to get adapted into movies that are too long to get adapted into movies, and I think that's going to be a bad thing. And on top of that, movies take a lot longer to come out and are a lot harder to access. Like you have to pay for tickets. Like, you can't just watch it on your subscription of Crunchyroll. You now have to go out of your way to watch it. But IRL movies aren't shit anymore. Hell yeah, that's true. Fuck actors. We just want voice actors. Just work your employees into the ground. Yeah, no. I mean, they have bones, right? Work them to the bones. Like, come on. Who needs families, bro? Like, what are we doing here? Um, Reminder. I am liking that. The pros of the movies is the animation quality is always insane. You fit an entire arc into one crazy showing, and on top of that, you get the benefit of it being a huge event to look forward to. Like I had a blast going to the theaters to watch Demon Slayer. I had a blast going to the theaters to watch Chainsaw Man. That's so fun. JJK Zero is a Christmas movie. That's true, isn't it? And season 2 of JJK is a Halloween. You can watch all of season 2, the Shibuya incident, as a Halloween special, and then go back and watch JJK Zero as a Christmas. Happy holidays, everybody. Isn't am I wrong? Isn't the next isn't season 4, you know what I'm talking about? Season 4 of JJK, once that inevitably comes. Isn't what's going to happen in season 4 of JJK, isn't that on Christmas? I want to say that was on Christmas too. Season 2 Arc 1 movie this year too. It was great. Oh yeah, that did come out in theaters. That was good. I'm pretty sure I could be thinking of something else, but I think that was in Christmas. They just love the holidays over here, I guess. Over there, I guess. Why do you have a fucking trident? You want to see it? I'll take every opportunity to show this thing off. If you're curious, this is not fake. This is metal. This is hard metal. Like, I'm talking heavy. This thing is genuine in every possible way. It's for intruders. You think I'm joking when I say that it's for intruders? There was a genuine point where I thought that somebody was in the house and I grabbed the trident. That was what I went to. I grabbed the trident. In fact, let me tell this fucking story. Or hang on, let me show off the trident first a little bit. So this thing is really long. Like look at it height-wise to me. This is touching the ground. Like this is bigger than me. And it's heavy as fuck. This thing is also very sharp. We sharpen this. Look what it's made of. Let me show you. It is welded together. Me and a friend built this in his welding shop. This part right here, this flat part in the post was like, what was it? It was upside down. We found it in the ground. It was meant to be stuck in the ground for something. It was like I think it was for a sign. I think this was the pole that a sign is on or something like that. It was like a road sign, but it had come out of the ground and we welded 3 poles to it. It had one prong coming out here. It was a very thin prong, and we found these 3 metal cylinders, welded it over the prong, welded these 2 onto it, and then we found you know what an awl is? It was like something like that. It was like these metal cylinders with like a point, but it wasn't quite what we wanted. So we shaved it down using tools in his welding shop, like one of those you know what you see people sharpen their swords on, the like spinny metal sandpaper or whatever thing. That's what we used to sharpen all 3 of these into a point, and then put it in the cylinder and weld it in there. Belt sander, yeah, that thing. And then welded all of them in there. He's gonna summon a random fish, yeah. Grindstone, yeah, that's that kind of stuff. That is what we were using. So this thing is heavy. We then took it and started chucking it through shit. If I threw this, if I took this and just boom, this thing would go right through the computer into the wall. This thing is pow, awesome. It's great to have. Um, I really think that I could use this pretty well, just not close quarters, so it's not good. Like, it's not good in a house. If there's an intruder, this is a horrible weapon to have, because this, you want open space. Because, like, I could, if I was charging it, like, if I was fighting somebody, right? Let me push my chair. If I'm actually getting into a fight with somebody, they're coming at me, and I'm like, like they think I'm about to do that. You can swing this back part, like if you hold it like this, like underhanded with this hand, and move your hand to the back, you can swing this back part like this, like use the weight of this to go behind you. I'm like avoiding everything in my room. I have so much stuff in my room right now. But you can go like that and hit them in the head or jaw or whatever you can manage to hook on that hard and fast. Like you can completely 180 this thing in the blink of an eye and just take them the fuck out. It is a if I ever got into a fight, that's the move that I would resort to immediately because that is a absolute killer of a finisher move. But of course, if I'm in close combat, that's not gonna work. So there was a point when I thought somebody was in the house. It was the wind was like really strong and some branches were overgrown and they were like hitting the windows and stuff. Do streamers fighting streams? Stonks going up? Oh yeah, dude. You're only allowed to use things within reach of your streamer setup, and I'm immediately winning. I just win. I'm just goated like that. Looks like a good hat stand if you weld feet to it. Yeah, I mean, I just was hanging this ZA thing on it. I was hanging that on it. So I heard what I thought was movement downstairs. So I thought somebody was down there. I'm by myself in the house. I thought somebody had gotten in. Genuinely was convinced. Sup y'all, welcome in Bork Nugget. Cause I know all the people that usually are in the house were not. I knew they were like in another state. I know I'm supposed to be the only person in the house. And yet I'm hearing movement downstairs. And I was like in VC, I was like, hang on a second. And I heard more movement. I heard more noise. I take my headset, I go to the top of the stairs, I hear more noise downstairs. Like it's like branches hitting the windows in multiple different places of the house, which makes me think they're moving. Like I was hearing it here, now I'm hearing it like downstairs. I was hearing it there, now I'm hearing it over here. I thought somebody was moving around the house. I was like, oh fuck, what do I do? I grabbed this. I grabbed the trident. I could have grabbed anything. I could have grabbed anything, and I grabbed this because I don't have a gun. So I went downstairs, or I got to the top of the stairs, and I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to like fight or anything. Let's just talk this out. Like if you're in here because you want something, just say something. Like I don't want this. Like we can settle this peacefully," is what I said. I was like, "We can settle this peacefully. Just say something. I just need to know what you're after." I hear nothing because there wasn't actually anybody there. And then I'm like, "All right." And then I grabbed my trident. And I walked downstairs, and I'm downstairs, and I'm literally coming around corners like this. I'm literally like I'm coming around corners, and I'm ready to just, or I had it like underhand. I'm ready to launch this. Just absolutely. I hit something. It just absolutely launch this motherfucker forward. I'm ready. I'm like I'm like poking my head around corners and then like stancing. It was so funny. And it's even worse because I literally got downstairs, searched the entire downstairs while saying like, "Hey, please come out. I want to settle this peacefully." Went into the garage. "Hey, come out. Like, if somebody's there, please just say something." And then I heard movement at the front door. I'm in the garage now. I thought they juked me and were trying to run out the front door. I immediately grabbed my trident. Like I had to like prop it up to turn around because I was in a hallway, and then bolted towards the front door. I was like, "No, motherfucker, you aren't getting away from me." I like did like the slide thing, but like I was sliding way further than I thought I was going to because this was heavy. And I get there and there's nobody there. The door's still locked. because I thought I heard the door open, but the door's still locked, and I knew for a fact there was no possible way, if the door had been open, that they would have been able to close it without me hearing and lock it from the outside, or inside for that matter, again, without me hearing, in time to hide before I got there. And that's when I deduced, I was like, okay, something is wrong here with my assumption that somebody's in the house. And then I heard the branches hitting the window up there. I was like, oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot, bro. I mean, I was relieved that nobody was actually trying to break in, but I don't know what I would have done with a fucking trident against them, but still. I was ready. I didn't just hide. I went downstairs, I had my trident, I was gonna fight if necessary. Mood, I've had times like that. Have you really? What did you do? What weapons do you have that you could just grab? Also crazy, everybody currently in chat is subbed. That's fucking wild. I don't even have to worry about ads. I'm a boot up sword and shield and start shiny hunting for at least a little bit. Minus these hands, and then they don't want them. I'm throwing hands and they're bad at catching. I had a bamboo spear I made that was for snake hunting. That's cool as shit. Holy shit. You have a bamboo spear? I also have random swords. This thing's metal, but it is also super thick and not sharp at all. Like this is meant to be square, not sharp. This is flat right here. I can do this, no problem. It is literally thick and flat. But it is metal. I could hit somebody over the head with this pretty hard. Honestly, I would almost want to hold it like this and hit them with the fucking handle. I have a child to protect in 10 plus years of retail rage. They don't want it. That's true, dude. You do not want to fight somebody with that. That is something I brought up at one point, because we just got attacked at Domino's. Somebody came in that was really mad and started throwing hands, but but one of our managers immediately stopped him, literally like grabbed him and was like, "Call the police," and that was enough to scare the guy off. But he came in looking for a fight. If that guy wasn't there, he would have steamrolled through the other people that were currently there. Like, he was the only bigger dude there that could have stopped him. If he wasn't there, he would have steamrolled through everybody. I was out on a delivery at the time. I came back to the cops everywhere. I was like, what the fuck happened here? But that's like, why do you storm a place that does customer service? Do you like, you may think it's a joke, but it is not. Having like years of pent up rage against customers and stuff, if you come in as a customer and ask for them to fight you like that, like you put them in a situation where they have to fight you and they are completely in the right, they will unleash years of pent up rage on you, and you do not fucking want that. Whatever rage you are feeling right now over a failed order does not compare to what they've had cooking up for a long time. They will throw fucking hands. First thing I'm gonna do is headbutt. I'm going for the nose. That's what I was taught in like a self-defense thing that I did um back in like high school, was nobody in their right mind will be able to, like, you will reflexively do that if you are punched hard enough in the nose. And it's not that hard. Like, you don't have to hit them that hard. So if you can manage to get a good shot in the nose, that is your best chance at winning the fight, is by starting the fight off with that. Because they're at a huge disadvantage. You can't see. You hit them hard enough in the nose, they can't see. I have a Japanese kitchen knife? What? What makes it Japanese? I would love to see this. My drunken party trick was opening people's doors with my forehead. Your boy got a thick skull. What? I do have a thick bro's just going around with the Tanjiro strat just ugh. I have a pretty thick skull too. I am definitely good at headbutting. Like in a fight, I definitely will pull out the headbutt. Made in Japan? Oh, gotcha. Still, that's gotta be hella bougie. That sounds awesome. Just a big knife, that's all you need. That's all you need in this kind of situation. I also had a slingshot. The slingshot could kill a rabbit, but I never had the aim for that. It was meant for hunting. What? Bro's got the Usopp slingshot? What can you put in it? Like a rock? You just gonna David and Goliath him? So hunting soul. Just pow! That'd be fun, dude. To win a fight with a slingshot would be super sick. I'd love to do some shit like that. Oh my god, it's a blizzard. Nah, fuck the blizzard. I don't want that. That's better. Thankfully never had anyone break in, but stuff like a metal ball bearing is what you use for full efficiency. Yeah, that does not sound fun to fight against at all. How long have I been live? Oh my god, I've almost been live 3 hours? Holy shit, maybe I should end stream, honestly, and save shiny hunting for another day. Hey Geek, welcome in random, how's it going? Oh, I don't have my beanie on. Sorry, you probably didn't recognize me. There we go, how's this? You recognize me now? I'm gonna stretch this out doing this. This is my big brain form. This is Mega Control Geek. I gained the Psychic type because my brain is so huge. I like the non-beanie. There's a redeem that's just hair reveal. It just makes me take my beanie off. I had invasive bamboo in my childhood backyard. Wait. Oh, is that why you have a bamboo spear? Gotta make the most of it, though, honestly. Might as well. That's called being innovative. I was gonna say intuitive, but I was like, that's wrong. Made a Reg F team. I just used a Reg F team, but I was not happy with the performance. There's a couple quirks that I have to iron out, but the conundrum I'm reaching is, do I care enough to iron them out? I'm only gonna play like 4 streams in Reg F probably. Do I really want to put that much effort into ironing it out? Not really. Who's live? I think I'll call it. I've enjoyed talking with y'all about anime and stuff. It's good to be back in the VGC scene. I've been trying to work on getting people to, show up for the streams that aren't VGC. And I think I've done a pretty good job of that. I'm pretty satisfied with I'm satisfied with the numbers I do. All I really wanted with Twitch was to be able to do anything, like just fucking play, just chatting. Like we've been just chatting for over half of this stream. Like barely any of that was the tour. I've just been sitting here yapping, doing nothing other than this for most of the stream. That's the goal. When I started Twitch, that is all I ever wanted to do, was be able to get to this point in streaming where I could just kind of do whatever. So thank y'all for showing up for the VGC stream. I hope you will show up for other streams as well, because I'm sure I'll be doing shiny hunting next. I'll probably be shiny hunting Drampa next. Which, if you want a little bit of competitive talk, we will be. I'm sure I'll manage to find an excuse to rant about why I think Mega Drampa is going to be cracked and competitive again. I've done that rant like 5 times, and I will gladly do it again at some point. Keely, Whooper, Nino's on. Whooper's doing Cobblemon, right? Y'all like Minecraft? Y'all like Minecraft? Slash raid. Or wait, I think I raided Whooper like last time, did I not? Not yesterday, but like the time before that, I think I raided Whooper. You know who I have never raided that is currently live? Captain Kid? I've also never rated Nino. Maybe I should rate Nino. I was in his tournament, right? Should I do that? Yeah, let's do that. Raid Nino. His name is so simple. It feels like I got something wrong about his username. Like I feel like I did a typo or something because it's literally just Nino. Is this one of the situations where like he used to have more to his name, but he got rid of it as he got more popular? Like did he used to be like Nino VGC or something? Damn, do the thing. Alrighty. Or how about drop it in? Or I could take a look at it. View of my old living room window. Jeez, that looks like a ton of bamboo and kudzu too. Wow. I think it was Nino Pokemon VGC. Sounds about right. And as he got more popular, he dropped the Pokemon VGC. Yeah, you look like you had a big invasion problem. Ivy? Oh, okay. I got the plant wrong. Whoops. All right. Well, thank y'all for showing up. I'm glad to have a good year of streaming. I'm looking forward to more in the future. So post your Spotify raps, YouTube raps, Twitch recaps, anything that you want. Feel free to post it either in general or in music. Doesn't matter to me. I'll take a look at it. I love seeing that. That stuff fascinates me. So I promise, I'll take a look at it at some point if you do. All right. I'll see y'all. Bye bye. I'll update the Discord with when my Shiny Hunt stream will be.